This guy must be the father of Captain Obvious. I wonder, what is up with the scales and the stage setup? I mean, I'm glad they designed the stage for this event, and that's not the sin. I'm just wondering, what was the point of the scales? We're not trying to balance anything here. Look at that, we kick things off with my kill switch sin remover. Previously on WWE.
And he's definitely had it in for CM Punk the last couple of weeks.
But the question I have is why? Why did Umaga have a problem with CM Punk? And what was his purpose? All he's done is randomly prevent Punk from cashing in that briefcase with no reasons why. Random feud with no interest is random with no interest.
I'm not sure Umaga can spell finesse.
That's racist.
And right into that steel post goes Punk's left shoulder.
No. Punk's left shoulder stopped before it could come close to hitting the ring post.
CM Punk knows what it's like to be the World's Champion.
But still didn't know what it was like to be respected as a world champion by the other wrestlers and officials.
And as we saw just moments again...
Moments again? How does that make sense? As we have seen moments again? Don't you mean ago?
JR Umaga appears to be enjoying this.
What, you thought he was going to be unsatisfied with dominating Punk? Umaga would have missed Punk anyway.
Umaga may have struck his head on the ring post.
I think he meant to say his hand.
Umaga appears disoriented.
Umaga was already starting to fall before Punk connected with the diving clothesline.
14,822 of our WWE Universe.
I don't give 14,822 fucks about how many people are in the crowd. You could just leave it at nearly 15,000 fans or just don't mention how many are in attendance. It's fine with WrestleMania as that takes place in a stadium. And I guarantee just a little over 62,000 subscribers doesn't give 14,822 fucks about all that I just said. Don't touch me, I gotta look at my thumb.
John Cena is medically cleared to compete tonight.
That one moment when you think someone is alone in their office and then realize someone was in there with them the whole time.
I need to speak to my wife.
But we'd rather not have you see why Edge needed to speak to Vicky because spoilers, and because we just don't give a shit. This is the quietest crowd I have ever heard that's not during a Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I was that close. Also, this size right here is a 10 times larger than life replica of your penis.
Roll through there by Swagger. Shoulders are not...
Christian's shoulders were down the whole fucking time, yet the referee triple checks everything before going for the pinfall. So bullshit. Jack Swagger is your new ECW champion.
Flip from the second rope. Sager.
Jack Sager?
Schoolboy. Christian stacked up. Hands on the...
Referee is completely blind of what's going on and obviously wouldn't have guessed that Jack was hanging onto the tights. Is this seriously the only time something like this happened?
Christian seems to be going for the kill switch.
You think?
Who's stacked up on his shoulders?
Victory by pulling tights leverage is always a sin. Also, Christian can fairly beat Jack, we all know that. So why didn't he? That's the second pay-per-view in a row where Christian cheated to win. And I thought that's what the heels were supposed to do.
In the collegiate realm, you're required to compete with your straps up.
Well, this isn't the collegiate realm, Matt, so it doesn't matter if Jack's straps were up or not.
Christian is still your champion. And he's still a cheater.
Matt Striker would be great at CinemaSins 2 expansion. Eavesdropping. This reunion of Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas sadly went nowhere. Hell, they were hanging out with each other just because, I guess.
Morris has got more balance than Kelly Slater on his surfboard.
What?
That was a good reference. Oh my God! Good Lord!
Very awesome move by John. Remove one sin. But unfortunately, it'll be like that sin remover never happened because of two things. For one, Shelton was watching John the whole time and could have moved out of the way at any moment. And the other sin is Shelton moved forward to make sure he got hit. Not exactly a convincing hitter, guys.
And Morrison showed
See what happens when you tell someone not a part of the match that you got your eye on them?
a win by Morrison here. Whoa.
That was awesome, I think. I didn't see it. Damn camera switched at the wrong time.
Big collision. Looked like the heads may have collided.
But we don't know for sure as the cameras didn't pick it up.
Let's see if their heads did, in fact, connect.
Absolutely.
Nope, they didn't. Their hands collided. Heads were not even close to hitting each other.
Puts some offense by John Morrison.
Seriously, from 2009 up to his release, every time John went for the Moonlight Drive, it was always countered. So why bother using it anymore if you're never going to hit it?
Had the scouting list done, and oh!
Well, that was obviously not planned, as Shelton was clearly losing his balance.
Look out, ladies and gentlemen! 2, 3,
How is the Starship Pain in any way effective on John's opponents as his legs clearly hit the ground and his upper body barely graces his opponent? I mean, the rotations are awesome to look at, but they don't cause the most damage if there is any. Just saying, just saying. 15-minute promo is totally what we need on this night.
This won't be the first time that I followed Morrison and topped one of his performances.
But you don't even have a match tonight, so how are you topping John Morrison, who had a match?
What? You sound like a bunch of ducks! Shut up!
The Miz speaks for me, who's sick and fucking tired of the stupid what chants, as they always ruin the promos. The what chants are more annoying than Michael Cole, and no, I'm never taking that back. Nearly 4 minutes of Miz talking with Alfonso Soriano.
Because I am the Miz!
Just when we think we can get back to the matches we paid to see, here's Santino Marella to extend this already too long promo.
This is Miz time!
Miz Time, I heard, was the supposed original name of the Miz's talk show before WWE realized that putting time after someone's name is a reference to masturbating. That's probably why we have Miz TV now.
And Vladimir Kozlov looks like Sam, the American Eagle.
Not true. Vladimir Kozlov has no unibrow.
Oh! Miz with one cheap shot.
How was that a cheap shot? Santino pretty much asked for a fight, and Miz made sure Santino was in front of him.
And Chavo with a frog splash.
Okay, I don't see how this makes Chavo stand up for himself as Edge told him to do earlier tonight.
And yet none of these hypocrites have faith in me.
If I had a drinking game and had to take a shot for every time Chris Jericho said hypocrites, I would have died halfway through 2009 and never made it as the host of the WWE Sins. Pyro was late for the party. Ray gives his Jesus cross pendant to a random fan and forgot to make sure that this fan wasn't an atheist.
Jericho said he shouldn't be respected.
Wait a minute, did you just say that Chris said he shouldn't be respected? Why would Chris say that he shouldn't be respected, all while he's demanding respect at the same time? That doesn't make any sense.
Perhaps too frequently.
Ray clearly began to so-called trip before Chris even shoved him. Oh no, you didn't!
I think quite arguably Rey Mysterio is the most popular on Friday Night SmackDown.
Jeff Hardy. Undertaker. I'm actually sick. Ah, I can see your face, Ray.
Look out!
Ah, you failed. And if you're wondering how, Ray tried to go for the sunset flip, he didn't grab hold of Chris's legs, and ultimately fell on his ass. Oh well, maybe next time.
And then from the top rope, Dario has done it!
A few sins will be removed because this match was just plain awesome all the way. I just now realized that this event and the following pay-per-view Extreme Rules had the same 3 matches as the last matches of the night. Orton vs. Batista, Cena vs. Show, and Edge vs. Hardy. In the exact same order, too.
Again! Knee to the back.
What? In what damn universe was that a knee to the back? Randy's back connected with Dave's back. Since when does Randy punch someone with his left leg?
Capable of putting him away yet. Now look at Orton. I don't know.
Randy actually believes that this will work.
Hey, look at Orton!
No, dear ring post, don't let the monster get me. Also, since when did Randy like grabbing onto stiff poles? I thought he was married.
But tweet Batista.
But Tweet? Is that Dave's secret in-ring name? But Tweetsta?
Now he's begging for the title.
Running away to get intentionally counted out? Fine, he's a heel. But doing it constantly in one match is a sin.
Hey, what?
Pussy.
Wait a minute.
Also, I know this is what heels do to escape with their championships, but I don't give a shit. Getting disqualified by slapping referees is stupid. Batista places hands on his head every time he either doesn't win or the champions get disqualified cliche. I know Dave and Ric Flair are friends, but what was the point of Ric's involvement to the storyline? Was it just so they could pass the time while figuring out how to get Triple H back into the mix?
I want to end John Cena's career.
I want to end John Cena's career even though I'll obviously fail cliche. This match is about 15 minutes long, and about 90% of this match is slow-paced action, with the Big Show constantly toying with John instead of actually trying to beat him.
And Cena saw it coming. There you go. He saw that camel-like clutch hold coming again. And Cena.
Just when you think John Cena has an advantage, he's countered about 5 seconds or so later and gets dominated for the next 10 minutes, cliche.
Oh, look at look for the STF.
John Cena can easily lock in the STF on the Great Khali, but not the Big Show.
How's he doing it? He had a turn adjustment. He did it.
Show pretty much dominated the whole match, and John didn't have much offense at all. yet Show easily loses by a single attitude adjustment. WWE logic. Also, normally when I have trouble finding sins in a match, it is because the match is that damn good. In this case, however, I had trouble finding sins because I was having trouble staying awake. 15 minutes of slow-paced beatdowns and one single attitude adjustment to end it. Ew, what asshole spits his gum out and then throws it into the crowd? I'll tell you who, that one.
It will be for all the fans that have supported.
Jeff Hardy spends a long time painting his face, and what does he do? He begins to wipe some of it off before he even wrestles, and he just made his entrance too. Alright, they've seen my face paint, time to wipe off the awesome design and make it look fucked up for some reason.
We've already seen 2 championship matches so far tonight.
Actually, you already witnessed 3 title matches, not 2. The ECW title, the IC title, and the WWE title. Which one do you think Todd forgot? I'll leave that to you guys in the comments. Edge obviously fell because he lost his balance as Jeff didn't even connect with that spinning kick. Ow, you broke my arm!
These superstars both started here in the WWE about 10 years ago.
Jeff Hardy's debut match was in 1994. That's way over 10 years before 2009.
Edge claims to be the best in the world at what he does.
No, that would be Chris Jericho.
He's in this contest.
Jeff decides to go for the Swanton Bomb when he clearly knows that Edge is getting up and isn't even in the proper position for a Swanton. Gotta remove 2 sins for that awesome moment.
Champion. The foot was on the rope.
And Jeff's legs were under the ropes, so the pin shouldn't have counted anyway.
Security wall.
Broken Hand Hardy delivering payback to Brother Nero for making him become a broken man after their last encounter. More at least hand-wise.
To meet Jeff Hardy. Oh my, do it! Edge has just...
Wow, seeing the execution from the top rope was actually a badass way to win. So I'm going to go ahead and dock off 3 sins.
To meet Jeff Hardy. Oh my!
The nastiest superplex I think I've ever seen.
That was not even a superplex at all, JR.